Great news, no one expected this. The Gunners went crazy with this news, but before we go into all the details, if you are new here on the channel, subscribe and leave your like, that way you will always be informed with the main news from Arsenal, thanks. Jurrien Timber sends a clear message after Wolves win as Arsenal return from injury nears. The latest news from Arsenal sees Jurrien Timber making his feelings clear about the victory over Wolves as his return from injury approaches. Arsenal secured a much-needed win against Wolves on Saturday night, which took them back to the top of the Premier League table. Before the clash, the Gunners had suffered 2 consecutive defeats against Aston Villa and Bayern Munich but managed to bounce back with a professional display at Molineux. Several Premier League teams have dealt with significant injury problems, but no club can truly compare to Wolves at the moment. Pedro Neto, Matheus Cunha, and Craig Dawson were among the sideline players, while Ryan Aït-Nouri and Hwang Hee-chan were only available for cameo appearances. This was evidenced by Arsenal dominating the clash, with Leandro Trossard scoring the opening goal with a smart and precise finish from inside the box just before halftime. João Gomes and Mario Lemina came close to scoring for the hosts, but it was Arsenal who netted the second goal of the game, with captain Martin Odegaard finishing from a tight angle deep into stoppage time. The win propelled Mikel Arteta's side to 74 points and above Manchester City, although Liverpool could match that total with a win over Fulham on Sunday. Despite concerns about fatigue, Arteta made just 3 changes to his starting 11, with Jakub Kiwior coming in for Takahiro Tomiyasu due to the latter's knock against Bayern. Arsenal has been fortunate regarding injuries recently, with Jurrien Timber often the only player in the treatment room, but even he is close to returning. The Dutch international has been training with the team for several weeks, and Arteta has already confirmed exactly when his comeback will be. He will play a game with the U21s against Blackburn on Monday, and then we will assess better where he is, how he feels, Arteta revealed in a press conference on Friday. He looks very good in training, but now it's the final step. We need to make sure he's ready to go. Following Arteta's admission, Timber seems very excited to return to action, with the versatile defender sending a clear message to his teammates. On Instagram, right after the victory, he reposted Arsenal's full-time graphic with 2 clapping emojis. Timber's reappearance this season could be massive for Arsenal and Arteta as the final day of the season approaches. The Gunners conclude their campaign against Everton on Sunday, May 19th, and if Timber can come through Monday's match unscathed, he may get another chance to play before the summer. Join the Football.London Arsenal WhatsApp community. Sign up for our Arsenal WhatsApp community and get the latest news and in-depth stories from Football.London's dedicated Arsenal writers directly to your phone. By joining this free service, you'll be the first to know about Emirates Stadium news as it happens. To join our Arsenal community, all you need to do is click on this link, and you'll be able to participate. Arsenal star Bukayo Saka sends an 8-word message to Chelsea after Wolves win. The latest news from Arsenal as the Gunners gear up to face London rivals Chelsea in their next title chase. Arsenal star Bukayo Saka has issued a warning to Premier League rivals Chelsea ahead of Tuesday night's crucial clash, as the Gunners aim to become England champions. Saka played the full 90 minutes in Saturday night's 2-0 win over Wolverhampton Wanderers. The 3 points at Molineux propelled Mikel Arteta's men back to the top of the Premier League, with Manchester City and Liverpool out of action. Leandro Trossard and Martin Odegaard found the net to secure Arsenal's 23rd league victory of the season. Despite not being at their best, the North Londoners bounced back successfully from their midweek Champions League defeat to Bayern Munich. Games are coming thick and fast for the Gunners, with Chelsea visiting the Emirates Stadium on Tuesday night. A win against the London rivals would leave Arsenal 4 points clear of City before the final 4 games. Arteta's team has lost just one of their previous 9 encounters with Chelsea, but their meeting earlier this season ended in a 2-2 draw. Saka, who has faced criticism in recent weeks, took to social media to send a warning message to the blue side of London ahead of the upcoming midweek clash. Alongside a picture of him celebrating with Odegaard after Arsenal's second goal, the England international wrote, 3 big points. Time to focus on Tuesday. Saka aims to rediscover his form from February, when he scored 7 goals in 5 Premier League games. Since scoring in the 4-1 win over Newcastle, he has only netted once. Forgotten Arsenal star sends timely reminder as Mikel Arteta gears up for title race. The latest news from Arsenal sees Thomas Partey impressing in his brief appearance against Wolves, potentially giving Mikel Arteta something to ponder. Mikel Arteta received the perfect Premier League title race reminder in Arsenal's victory over Wolves. The Gunners headed into the big clash at Molineux after successive defeats against Aston Villa and Bayern Munich, but Leandro Trossard and Martin Odegaard ensured they avoided a 4th consecutive winless outing. The 2 goals came late in each half, with Arteta's side dominating most of the game despite João Gomes and Mario Lemina forcing David Raya into two crucial saves. Arteta has relied on a core group of around 15 players this season, and that has become evident in recent weeks, with several key figures appearing fatigued. Among them are Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice, and Odegaard, although the latter two were instrumental in Arsenal's victory in the Midlands. During the second 45 minutes, Rice struggled at times but found much more freedom with Thomas Partey's introduction as Arsenal sought to close out the game. As a result of Partey's introduction, Rice was allowed to push further up the field, with Kai Havertz dropping deeper. Subsequently, the Gunners created several chances and didn't look in danger of conceding, which surely wasn't a coincidence. Jorginho has seen frequent playtime this season in Partey's absence, but it's been reported that Arteta opted for the Ghanaian international to steady the ship. Despite his cameo, Partey's departure from North London at the end of the season remains a serious possibility, with Arteta recently questioned about his future. "It's better for him to have his head here because we are playing for big things," Arteta revealed earlier this month. "We need him. He's a top player and important for us. You could see the other day on the pitch the impact he can have for us." Asked about a new contract, Arteta added, "He's our player, has another year on his contract, and I'm very happy with him. Even if Partey departs in the summer, he could still be an influential figure for Arsenal in the final weeks of the season in moments when composure is needed, as was evident against Wolves on Saturday." If you are a loyal Gunners, leave your like. This will also help you stay informed with the main news from Arsenal. Thank you.